For me, working with Kenny was so helpful because I had all of these thoughts and ideas and things I wanted to do swirling around in my head, and pulling them together in a way that I could communicate them was really challenging for me. So Kenny was able to help me pull those ideas together and communicate them in a way that other people could understand besides just me, and then help me to execute on some of the things that I wanted to do. And because Kenny also laid out, like took all of the notes, which were, made available to me for every call, I could just kind of be in the call and then know that everything was documented. I knew what I needed to do because Kenny had it all listed out there for me. And that was, for me, hugely helpful because it often seemed overwhelming, all of the things that I was supposed to get done. And I knew that I could go back to the steps that Kenny had given me. All I had to do was follow the steps, and then the results, happened. The things got done. So just having that process, and then, of course, Kenny's support in the, to talk to about things was huge. It definitely makes a huge difference. What's special about what Kenny could do is his ability to work with someone who's got a bunch of ideas swirling around and is not necessarily an organized linear thinker, and take those ideas and set them up in an organized way so that they can be communicated to others. That was a huge need that I had, and I have not found that in too many places. I seem to run into coaches that they don't really take the time to understand what is going on in my head, but they're mostly just trying to get me to do their process. Or we spend a lot of time talking about what's going on in my head, but don't get to the process. So Kenny was just such that beautiful putting both together. That was exactly what I needed. Kenny he's an incredibly caring person. He truly wants to make sure that the client gets what they need and has the help they need and the support they need. And he's, totally, I feel like authentic is almost an overused word, but yes, he's a real person. There's nothing fake. And if there had been, I wouldn't have worked with him. So I think Kenny would be my top choice to recommend for business owners that want to ramp up their business, with and really create things with their marketing and and just, generating more revenue in their business and then growth, because he can go, he can hang out and talk about the ideas in the idea world and then give you steps to make those ideas become reality. He can do both. And so for me, for my clients and the people that I tend to work with, he's like the perfect fit either way. So yes, I would highly recommend it.